Hey Point family, it's Saturday evening and tomorrow is Sunday. Well, that makes sense, right? Saturday, then Sunday, that's how it's always been. But I wanted to do a quick video and just tell you guys that I am so looking forward to tomorrow morning. We'll be gathering at 10:30 at the Point building. And it's been a couple weeks since I've been able to be with you guys. Missed you. We've been out and about. We had our annual summer elder retreat and we got to go to the beautiful state of Colorado. It's not Texas, but I tell you what, it's an amazing place to visit, and super thankful for the time away with the elders, praying and just getting to be together and really asking the Lord to continue to grow us and unify us and lead us into what He has for us next. Look forward to sharing some more of those things in the future. Also spent some time with my beautiful bride. Just thankful that I get to spend, a few days with Jada, and we set aside time every year to pray, to plan, to consider what God has for us as a family. I'll talk more about that maybe tomorrow, and just remind you guys, man, our first ministry is always our family, our spouse and our kids. That's our first ministry, and we also minister together, but it's so important to set aside time to listen to the Lord, connect, to encourage, build up, just be together. And so I'm excited about that, just coming off that refreshing time, and then even just got a little bit of chance to do a backpacking trip into the mountains. First time ever, 42 years old, and was up in the mountains with my son and a discipleship group of friends from here, and just so enjoyed that. Actually, I didn't enjoy every bit of it. It was pretty hard, but I was so glad that I got to do it. And so anyway, back, ready to go. Looking forward to being with you tomorrow morning. One thing to note, if you've paid attention at all, we're in the middle of stage 5 again of COVID. They've now re-entered COVID as we're stage 5. There are implications for that in terms of safety. Some of the protocols look different just because of vaccinations and those who've been vaccinated, those who've been unvaccinated. Listen, we know that, again, as always, there's tons of opinions on this. There's tons of ways that people are approaching it, multiple ways, maybe not a ton, but there's multiple ways people are approaching this. Here's what we say: be wise. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you want to social distance, social distance. If you've been vaccinated and you feel comfortable with whatever it is that you want to do socially, do it. If you haven't been vaccinated, but you've had COVID, then be wise in how you handle that. We're not going to mandate or edict anything on this, but we are saying we do want you to just use wisdom and to operate in a way where you feel like you are doing what's best for you and your family, and also considering others. How do we serve and bless and love others? We still have people that we know who have been impacted by COVID. This past week, I lost another friend from student ministry days who's in his early 50s and passed away after speaking to hundreds, actually thousands of students this summer at summer camps, and got COVID and died this week of the pneumonia that comes from that. So it's definitely not over, and my heart has ached for him and his family, his girls. There's others that we know that have COVID. There's some that maybe are listening right now. You've had it recently and you've gotten through that. I've reached out to a couple of you. But just know that we want you to be wise. We don't want to be foolish. We want to continue to honor and love each other, but we're not going to stop meeting at this point. And we just encourage you to continue to do what you feel in your conscience led to do, because we don't feel like this is at this point, a place where we need to just say, hey, we're not going to meet anymore. We feel like we are going to continue to press in, and we're going to do what we can to be careful and to watch out for each other. Okay, so please be praying. We're going to be looking at Revelation 14 tomorrow. I encourage you to read it, even if you would like to, before you come, and consider just the text that's there as we look at the book of Revelation. We're not far from finishing it. It will only be, a handful of weeks more, and we'll be wrapped up. But I've been so enjoyed going through this book, even though it's strange and even though it's got some weird parts to it. It's been so good for us. And I do hope that it's built your confidence in the Lord and in His plan and His purposes as we look into it. So we'll see you in the morning. Look forward to singing with you, praying with you, celebrating God's goodness with you. I'm honestly just personally looking forward to being with you. It's been too long. So take care, be blessed. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.